All right. Today we have Italian Brothers. Period. There's nothing else after that. We have, as mentioned, the sister slash updated version to the original Italian Brothers in Arms or Italian Brothers. The one essentially that was picked up by the official channel, aka MMP, and used for their purposes, rather than the one we saw last week, which was Critical Hits version and how it differs. There's a few things that people will notice. One, we have different buildings. Essentially, they're all stone now. There's an interesting start where there are three vehicles that are already on the map. They are already facing quite a bit of infantry as well. The Republicans have more troops way at the back, but they have the benefit of moving first. So while it doesn't seem like there's a lot of control right now, the Republican player is given a lot of, I guess we'll call it like self determination, a lot of options on where they want to go, how, and why. Now, one of the other bigger things to keep in mind is that there are multiple victory buildings. One of them is in a rather um, impossible place, we'll say, for the Republicans. Although saying that, I think there's a way. And one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, I guess you could do it if you CX'd. There is a way essentially to grab all buildings. Um, One of them, this one is probably the hardest one. But again, there's likely a way if you were to bundle up with a leader, CX them, you pay one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I think sounds right, and then you'd advance. So while the Republicans can get all of the objective buildings right away, the problem is one, by doing so, you kind of give up a lot of defensive terrain, noticeably these woods. You can also stretch yourself too thin, and the nationalists are essentially coming in on their own turn one along this map edge. So they can come anywhere on this map edge. I haven't placed them right now just because there's not much of a point. We'll make those decisions like you normally would as play progresses. Another thing to keep in mind is this is 6 turns, so at least what, one and a half, 2 turns less than the critical hit version. So we'll see how exactly that might play into things. Any other specific rules? It's wet. There's no win. I didn't put a no win counter. Let's just do that for completion's sake. There's no wind. There's a bunch of specific rules for the Republicans, since Republicans are using Allied minor troops and are all set to green. They don't get the green penalties, so make sure to keep that in mind when you're playing this yourself. As well, I need to put some snipers and ELRs. One of the big things that the Republicans get is a better ELR, excuse me, which is, I guess, not very typical at this point. I feel like the nationalists will typically get a higher ELR, so it's nice that they're getting that. As well, they have a much better sniper of 4 instead of the nationalist 2. So let's get this out of the field. Another thing is that units all the special rules say that all the units set up concealed. Now it's less important for these units since unless by some miracle, um, yeah, I don't think there's a. You'd have to essentially get like here or into these woods for these vehicles to see you, since they can't. the only reason to have these guys under concealment is if you were playing face to face and you didn't want your opponent to see where you were necessarily allocating units, which again is always important. But yeah, for solo vassal play, unfortunately, it will not have the same amount of weight. We're going to put a sniper here. Now, while my sniper is bad, I do want there to be... You know what? I'm even going to put it into G. Oh, you know what? I might not be able to... I might have to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get into these two. This guy... Oops. It's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. If it wasn't for limitations, I might even be able to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I have to have him G9. So that's another thing to keep in mind whenever you're setting up. If you want to mess with a sniper's positioning, if you had all of these guys set up in 3 hexes rather than these 4, you know, pile them up here, or you do something where these units are spaced out the way they are. This sniper is more limited on where it can be placed. I don't think that's ever going to really come into consideration unless you're at high level play or, you know, tournaments or whatever, but something to always keep in mind. So, without too much else, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else in... Oh, that's another big thing. Okay, so that's why that's not possible. Well, I'm going to have this guy here then. There we go. Starting to think my mouse really is dying. Cool. So another special rule is no Garibaldi leader, Garibaldi is essentially the Republicans, can move on turn 1. So this means that you can't get the benefits of CXing and getting into these victory buildings, which does change the mentality of how you're going to play out these scenarios, because again, you won't have the benefits. Oh wait, sorry. On board 17, which really just means that you can't get this building and you can't get that building. But anyways, let's just go into the game. The other thing is 17p4. This building is a ground level only. Oh, it's probably because the map has 2 buildings. And 6N4. This is a 2-level building. 6N4 and J8 are 2-story houses. Okay. So essentially they're big. Alright, cool. Well, we'll just go into it. Weather, no change. I don't have any rally phase actions. I don't have any guns that are DM. I don't have anybody I really want to deploy. I don't think it's necessary. But what I do think is important here is I have MMGs and LMGs, and I would like to potentially destroy some of these tanks. I don't really care to have much of a strength on hand down here. So really, I'm just going to shoot with these LMGs, see if I can get any kills, and then everybody else is pretty much going to move into these forests. So we'll start with the LMG on the second tank. It won't be a hit. So is that not... Oh, it's probably this guy. There we go. This guy will shoot the first tank. He won't hit either. And I'm not particularly worried, honestly, if I don't get hits. These tank hits are going to have to go somewhere no matter what. And either they can spend the time to turn around and go north, which is just kind of a win for me, or they can try and overrun these foxholes. Either way, the Allied minor player or Republican player is going to have the benefit of defensive terrain. So MMG is going to try and go after the first guy. That will be a hit. Sadly, it's not a critical hit. That would have been really nice. We have our usual tank it defense versus MMGs. Now, the MMG is a range of 4, so there is a +1 on the to kill, which is 5. There's a -1 to the roll, or sorry, a +1 to the roll because the armor. So, unfortunately, that will not be a kill. I do have rate of fire, so I will shoot again. I will get rate. I will not get anything, and that will be it. Movement phase, we're just going to have, these guys will probably just lose it. 2, 4. Orchards are vineyards. That should be 4. Yeah. We will have this guy go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not a building. 1, 2, 3, 4. CX, that's what I want to do. So big front stack is going to go CX. Going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rear stack will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, and just kind of have to stop there. Yeah. All right. Defensive fire, there's nothing that really these tankettes could do, so I'm not going to bother. Advanced fire phase, there's none to do. Routes, there are none. And then advances. Don't really care where some of these guys go. You know what? This guy will go in here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if he's concealed or not. I'm not gonna... I can't think of a scenario where I will be shooting at that guy specifically, so... none of these guys are going to jump out of the foxholes, because that would just be really silly. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to split this up in a few ways. So the first is I want one squad watch this road. I don't need an extra one. Yeah, my mouse is really messing with me at this point. There, we'll clone this. There, and we'll have you go there. Copy the CX and Viola. I think that's it. I don't really care to move this guy. You know what? It's one movement. Might as well. There. Cool. No CC. And immediately we are into Nationalist turn 1. Now, the victory conditions should be to control 3 of the 4 buildings. This is basically a slam dunk no matter what. I don't really care to have anybody else go here. So my plan is that these vehicles are probably just going to turn around and make themselves useful out of range and just basically watching some territory. Yeah, there's not much else of a purpose here. I could set up, say, like an LMG with a squad in '09, to just watch the open ground. That could be somewhat interesting. But again, the problem is that, the range on these Italian troops is not really that high. So, yeah, my mouse, I really need to swap my mouse. One of these days. Actually, it's Black Friday. I should probably just buy a new mouse. Anyways, okay, so I want two groups and a leader. They're gonna claim this building, and they should be relatively protected from anybody. So that's one free building. Meanwhile, I think having some units go here, we'll do 2 stacks. 2 stacks. These guys will be 2 stacks. Two LMGs. And we'll give these guys 2 LMGs. Have the we'll have the 8-0 go up here, and the 9-1 there. They can go into this building. Yeah, okay, that looks good. We'll just roll with it. Weather, no change. Rally phase, nothing needs to really be done. Prep fire, again, don't really have a need to do anything with these vehicles right away, so I'm not. And we can go straight into movement. Now, I might get shot at going through O2P1. So that's something to consider. So I think I'll do 1. Maybe have this guy shoot. Actually, what's the range on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it? 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's threading the needle quite a bit, but okay, didn't matter. Does he see this? He does. Okay. Now, had he not cowered and all the other stuff, that would have been better. He would have also put residual, which would have also been nice. 4-2, cowers to 1. Yeah, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy will follow the same path. These guys will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meanwhile, we'll just have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. These guys will take a shot. It is a 6 up 2. 9 on 6, I don't even think is a pin test check. Nope. But because it's 6 firepower, there'll be 2 residual. They've done their move. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to bother CXing. These guys are just going to assault move to grab the building. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We will CX this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They will also CX. 1, 2. What's the? No, they would. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these tanks or tankettes, I do want to get them out of there. I do have to use platoon movement. And I don't really see a point of overrunning this. Yeah, they're gonna do 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. We'll have LMG shoot at the rear guy. It is a hit. Ooh, that might actually be a kill. Vehicle to kill. LMG is a 4. Again, range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a +1. So it is a to kill of 5. The armor is oh yeah, that's side armor, so it doesn't even, so that guy is dead. Crew survival 2. Nope. That gets flipped. Now, this is also rate of fire. So they'll try against this second guy. They'll get a hit. They won't get a kill. Close though. Does MG do anything equal? To kill, no. And no. Fortunately, no rate. We'll do this LMG against the middle. 6 will be a hit. To kill is nothing. Second shot will not be a hit. And lastly, the MMG. Alright, well, that's exactly what I didn't want. Oh, that's... whatever. Okay, well, that cost me some tanks. That's unfortunate. I'm not going to shoot one because that's broken and these guys aren't really, most likely aren't going to get anything. So it was 2 to turn, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. No, we'll do this. Cool. And then they'll stop for, well, pay 2 delay or whatever, and then stop for 13. And I think that's it for movement. Yeah. Defensive fire, there's not much that can really be done. They can't shoot anybody. They can't see anybody. Maybe these guys. But there's +2 and wall. Advanced fire phase, none to really be done. Again, I can't see anybody really, and I could shoot. What was that, 4.5? 4.5 up 2? Sure. Nothing. So that's it. No routes. Advances. I can't get these guys there and these guys here. They can watch this. They can watch these guys. These guys can advance. These guys will advance. Actually, let's keep one squad back. These guys don't need to move. Yeah, cool. No CC. Go straight into turn 2. Once more, weather, no change. What do I want to do? Repair does get it, which is nice. Nobody else can really do anything. I don't think there's anything else broken. No. Fire phase. Now here's an interesting dilemma. Is I could shoot 8 firepower up 1, or I can go into the building. And going to the building reveals me. So I think I'm going to take the 8. Actually, it's an 8 up 2, but I'll take the 8 up 2. 8 on 8, normal. Morale check, he's fine. He's fine. And last guy breaks. No sniper activates. I don't think I got a... No, I didn't get a single snake eyes yet. Okay, 1 squad. That's actually not that bad. We'll take this off. These guys don't have a shot. They don't have a shot. I can do a 6 up 3 or a 10 up 4. You know what? Let's do 10 up 4. This guy will cower, so he'll go down to 2. So it's an 8. But it was up 4, so it's an 8 on 8. A morale check. Leader breaks. That guy's pinned, and break. And these bottom 2 guys are God. Really? Mouse? Yeah, really just does not want to play nice today. Alright. Those are pinned, which sucks. Pretty good return on investment right there. Okay. We'll have the 8 MMG shoot at the tank. They will get it, but barely. Now range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so they won't enjoy a +1. And it's frontal armor. So unfortunately, they will not get anything. They also don't get a rate of fire. I don't really have anybody else that needs to do anything, though. So I think that's it for prep. Yeah. I think that's it for prep. Movement phase. Assault move there for 2. They're gonna jump out of the foxhole for 2, 3, 4. These guys will jump out for 2, 3, 4. They will move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll lose this. What is the range on a BMG inherent on a vehicle? I think it's 12 hexes. Because I'll take that shot, but I really don't think I'm going to get anything out of it. Bow machine gun, 8 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Really? Even if it's their main armament? See, D 4.22, 8 point, yeah, whatever. A PMG factor with an overprinted. Wow, I never knew that one. Gets a +1 to all fire and moving target. Wow. Okay. Alright, so those guys are there. That was 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't want to move him. He's gonna lose this. how willing am I? Oh, that's dangerous. Um, no, I'm at a disadvantage. I can't take that. I cannot take that risk. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I have to leave that guy there. They will move one, two, three. I have to stop there. And I think we're done. Defensive fire. The pin guy. Actually, you know what? Can I reassemble if I'm pinned? Probably not. Where is? Portage. God. Maybe it's in dismantled E9.8. Um, weapons hard, but such conversion. Yeah. Okay, so I'm fine if I'm pinned, which means they are going to take the opportunity to flip this over. With that in mind, 1.5 up one. Sure. No. So we'll consider that group to have fired. The top guy um, will assemble the MMG. The bottom two will shoot 6 firepower up 3. Oof. 6 on 6 is a normal. 1 MC. 1 MC. Wound severity. Okay. And break. All right. That was something. Well, I guess I should be happy that the casual MC did not happen on on the squad, but it breaking is not great. Actually, what is their ELR's 3, so he's good. I think the other guy before was fine. Pretty sure he did an ELR. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I'll have to. Well, I guess it's too late now, but I'll have to keep that in mind. All right. We can take prep fire off, I guess. Yeah. Is there anybody else they've shot? The squad with the LMG. Ooh, can these guys hit? No, no way. No way. We'll do a 5 up 1. No. And breaks the LMG. That'll be it for defensive. Advanced fire phase. Honestly, I don't think there's any. Everybody else kind of moved away and did other stuff. So, take prep fires off, take defensive off. Routes. Now, yeah, I think these guys have to route away. That's it basically for routes. These boys are going to... Yeah, I would be overstacked. This would be 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. I think that's it. Advanced phase. I want this building. These guys are going to go there and retain concealment. I don't care to have the leader in here, so he will not. But they will all join in. Because honestly, +3 is better than +1. And at this point, I need that sort of thing. We'll have these guys join together, they can go into there, and these guys will... Actually, you know what? These guys all bunch up. And this guy can just stay where he is. Excuse me. Advance. Yeah. I think that's it. CC phase, there's none. There will be very soon, but there is none yet. Turn 2, weather, no change. We have a lot of things that we can start doing. They did. I guess I technically should have routed these guys away. I didn't. Whatever. Self rallies, no. We'll do him. Valiant attempt won't work. These guys. Oops. Should not count that second one. But does not work. Cool. Prep fire. Now here's where I can start doing some damage. The question really is, who do I want to shoot? Oh, you know what? Why didn't I not think about doing that guy? Does not rally. And also he's wounded, so I'm going to put a counter down because I'm pretty sure I always forget somehow. Infantry. Wounded. Because he's now an 8-0, not a 9-1. Yeah, and I had one broken LMG. Let's see if I can repair that. No. Pretty sure that was it. Yeah. Okay. Got there in the end. Yeah, so these MMGs, I got a lot of firepower with them. A lot of firepower that I want to use. And I think I'm going to have both MMGs and their squads shoot at K4. So we're looking at 14 firepower up 3. Oof. That is rate of fire, which is really good. It is an 8 on 14, which we are looking at a 1MC. And these greens are tough guys. The MMGs will shoot again. No, that's nothing. So. Oh my god. I think at some point I'm just gonna straight up take a mouse and like plug it in while I play. I'll just do it live. Okay, so that is very unfortunate, but at the very least, I have squads that I can either shoot with or move with. I think, yeah, I get no benefit holding back on this, so I'm gonna do 6, 12, 22, up 3. 10 on 22 is a 1MC. Break and break. He will ELR, which is really bad because that's disrupted. Oh, he immediately... Yeah, oh, okay, that's really bad. Okay. Starting to regret some decisions here. Or at least, maybe not regret, but starting to wonder, like, how would I change some of this? I might as well have 4 firepower up 3, I think that is? No. Right? No. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so that, I could do 6 up 3. You know what? Yeah, 6 up 3. They'll cower to 4. 7-on-4 Pintash check. They're fine. No sniper. Okay. Well, I think I have a... Yeah, I think I know what I might do later. Okay. Movement phase. This squad is going to assault move to M6. These guys are fine there. I don't really need more than like 2 squads. I think what I'm going to do... Yeah, okay. So, LMG... Come on. LMG squad is going to move 2, 4. And the squad and leader are going to move 2, 4, 6. I think I have to take this shot. I'm going to double check for vineyards in case I'm screwing myself over, which I'm pretty sure I've played enough, which for now it's not going to. Yeah, no, it's just like brush. Okay, so it's a +2 down 1 for non-assault. So 6 of 1. 8 on 6 might be a Pintash check. Yeah, Pintash check. Pintash check. They're both pinned. Frankly, sucks, but not actually disappointed. Yeah, I think I'm actually fine with that result, to be honest. And assault move. There. Can't be seen by anybody, can't be shot at, so... Yeah. I think I'm fine with that. Defensive fire phase. He's already shot. That would be a waste. Let's... Really? Oh, man. That was killing me today. 8 up 1. Oof. 6 on 8 is a 1 MC. Morale check. Morale check. The top guy will ELR and break. I'll just keep that on. And the other guy is fine. San, no san. I'm actually not that... Yeah, I actually don't mind that result. Yeah. Advanced fire phase, honestly, there's none. I could shoot in retaliation, but again, it doesn't really get me anything. Especially at halved firepower. Yeah. Route phase. So, first and foremost, a disrupted unit that begins the phase next to a unit must surrender. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna capture. I'm just gonna take some prisoners. These guys will split in 2. Oh, I guess technically, yeah, I need to do, they will move there. These guys will move here. This, oh my god. And they will have moved back with them. Was there anybody else broken? No. Pretty sure it was all, yeah. They will route back here. Yeah, Okay, cool. The non-prisoner holding guys, I gotta separate these. There. You and you. These guys will just hold back. Actually, I'll put them there so that they can shoot. I'm really hesitant of putting the MMGs together, so I'm not going to. But I will move these squads away. These guys will go there. They will not join them. They'll just advance there. You advance into this building. Yeah. CC, we do have one CC. I am at a disadvantage, but ambush, ambush. There is an ambush. I actually don't. Does it say that they are lax? I guess it doesn't really matter. But is there anything here that I may be missing? Oh, there we go. That's they never disrupt. Damn. And here I was thinking I was being so cool. They cannot. Which means this guy is a full squad and that guy's gone. Okay. I don't think... No, there's no... So there is an ambush, which is really fortunate for the attacker. They will be at a 1-2, one at a disadvantage. However, they do have a -1. That will not be enough. And they will get a +1. That will not be enough. So there is now a melee. Well, not the result I was hoping for, but one I will gladly take. I guess technically I shouldn't hope for any result because I'm playing both sides, but whatever. Weather. Ooh. No, there's no fires, so gusts will be unimportant right now. Prep fire. What do I want to prep? Well, actually, why would I do this? There's plenty of rallies to do. All right, so rally over here. We have, they won't die. Their broken morale is 1 higher than printed value. That's 1. The commissar acts as a commissar. So their morale is increased by another 1. The only difference is that he may replace or kill units. So try rally, they'll make it. Rally, they'll make it. Okay. They will try to repair their gun. They will try to rally. They'll make it. Take pins off. These guys will try to rally. Nope. Leader will try to rally. He'll make it. Does the squad make it? Nope. Not no. Even if that was a -1 or an extra -1. Yeah, and I think that's it. Cool. Okay, so that's the good rally phase, the actual rally phase done. Alright, prep fire phase. Well, I need to get this building, so they're gonna try. I might as well dump everybody into it. So it's 12, 24 up. This guy will be revealed. So I might, yeah. 24 up 3. 10 on 24 is probably going to be at least a morale check. 1 morale check. On 24? Yeah. 1 morale check. They will break. And ELR. They're prepped. LMG and squad. Shooting at LMG and squad. 6, 8 on 6. Pin test check. They'll pass. That's a little unfortunate. He's in a really bad spot. I might have to just give up that building, to be honest. Just advance into J3 and just wait there. Because he's kind of screwed. Yeah, I think I have to do that. Do these guys want to shoot? That's 8. 8 up 4, though. No. No, but I do think I know what I will do with them. 8 MMG will get a hit, will not, and also, yeah, won't be able to convert. I think I need to move these guys next turn. Yeah, they just have to move. Meanwhile, does anybody else shoot? No. Movement phase. These guys are fine. These guys are an assault move. Nobody else can do anything up there. The concealed squad is going to assault move. They will shoot as a 6 up 2. No, 6 up 1. They'll cower. So it is a pin test check, so that will reveal them. Pin test check, they're fine. Oh, that's true. I should probably... Yeah. It's going to be 6 residual. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. And they'll take a second shot. Now, they won't get the wall. These guys will get... L9 will get the wall. Or at least I'm pretty sure they'll get the wall. So it will be a 6 up 1. Okay. It'll be 2, but yeah, nobody else can move, really. 2, 4. Bypass 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Yeah, I think I have to do it that way. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for that defense fire phase. These two are going to get together and shoot here. We're looking at 10 up 1. 5 on 10. 2 morale check. 2 morale check. They will break. Sniper does activate, and that's the bad sniper. Goes here and breaks this squad. Alright. Well, at least didn't kill a leader. I'll take that. J8 is going to shoot into K10. I can take a residual off. It will be a 6 up 3. Nope. Yeah, LMG and squad are going to shoot at the now broken guys as a 5 up 1. 8 on 5. No, it's... Yeah. They're already broken. No rates. The back group is going to shoot at the same target. Again, as a 5 up 1. They don't cower, but it will be 5 on 5, which is a 1 MC. They will be reduced to a half squad. Finally, the first actual casualties in the game. Sniper does not activate. They can't shoot. I could shoot, but it's not really worth it. No, that's it. Advanced fire phase. Oh, can they? I'm pretty sure they can. Let me just refresh my brain here. A19. None of the experienced personnel penalties. But, yeah, I guess they should still be able to fire group, though. Yeah, I think they can still fire group. So, we'll do these two together as an 8 up 3. Nope. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Alright, take preps, take defensive, take residual. Routes, he has to go here. Oh, wait, can he? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. He can go there. He has to stay there, too. Unfortunately. I think that's it for those guys. I don't care to move this guy. Aussies is a +3. The 9-1 can go over to help him. And, yeah, I don't really want to drop the MMGs, really. You know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll just do that. These guys will also route away. And I think that's it. Advances, we're going to have one squad join this. These two guys are going to go in there. I don't want to advance out of this. We're going to go into here. They will advance there. Cool. CC phase, we have at least 2. We'll do the melee since that one's a continuation here. 8 to 3 is a 2 to 1. Yeah, 2 to 1. No modifiers. Okay. Infiltration. Oh, I can't do... Yeah, I think I need to get out of there. It was a nice attempt to try and get this building, but I don't think I can get it now. I think I have to switch to this one. Yeah, I think I have to switch that one. Over here, we have a ambush, no ambush. Unfortunately. Do I want to do... I can do 8 to 6. 8 to 6 is not 3 to 2. So do I want to do... Oh, I don't get any... Yeah, I'm going to do 2 to 1 against one squad. 2 greens versus a first line. And here I'm going to do 2 first lines versus a green. So it's a 2 to 1. That will be a casualty reduction. So we'll just do that now. And then this will be a 6 to 4, which is an actually 3 to 2, which won't get anything. This guy. Okay. Well, that's going to turn out badly, methinks. Weather, no change. Rallies. Lots of rallies for one team in particular. Would I have wanted to move this leader? I don't think so. No, I would not have. We'll do here just because it's more cluttered. The first guy is DM'd, so no. The other two, this guy will heat a battle. What's your heat of battle? 7. Considered Italian, so you get a +2, I think. No, +3. 10. So he would go berserk, but he doesn't see anybody, so he battle hardens, which is actually like the probably the best result I could get. But yeah, all right, we'll just move this guy to the top, this guy to the top. One guy is under DM, nope, and the other guy is back. Thank you. Okay, I don't have any broken things, so we will go into prep fire. I really don't want to shoot with this guy, so I won't. I'm gonna have this MMG and squad shoot at the broken guy. It's a 7. It's up 3. 9 on 7. No, it'll DM him, but that's it. No rate. Oops. There we go. Do I have anybody else that can prep fire? I can try to prep fire this. Yeah, 4 up 3, I think. No, 4 up 2. 1.5 up 1. Ooh, 6 on 1.5. Oh, I just missed. Is there anybody else want to prep fire? No. Movement phase. Assault move out of there. One, 2. We'll have these two guys shoot. I don't even know if they can see it. They can. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a 4 up 2. 7 on 4 is a pin test check. They pin. That sucks. This squad instead will go there, and I don't think they can get shot. They will not pick up. They'll spend an extra, and they will pick up the second time. Pretty sure they can try twice. I'm pretty sure they can try for every movement factor they spend extra. If I'm wrong, please someone let me know. Leader's gonna stay there. Now these squads want to move, but is it safe to move? I think so. I'm gonna have one go there. They will shoot subsequent. So it is 8 subsequent 4 halved for long distance. So 2 down. Oh, you know what? That's probably on the line. Yeah, so there's going to be a. So it's 2 flat. Nope. Squad will continue here for 2. And then. I think these guys can see him. Yeah. So that is also an 8 flat. Oof. 3 on 8 K2. Damn. They will pass, but they are now a 137. Sniper does not act, not the right number, but okay. Had to do it. Had to do it properly. They'll go off board. They'll come back. We have a lot of options here. So we'll do leader on top. So leader, squad, squad, broken squad, broken squad. There's 2 of them. Um, so we'll just do this. I'm going to take the casualty reduction on this guy. And then not get the other. I believe it also DMs them too. So very powerful sniper right there. This squad will bypass for 1, 2, 3. And stay there. These guys will assault move. I'll have this squad without the LMG and the leader shoot. So it's a 4 up 1. Ooh, 4 and 4, 1 MC. That'll break them. And then 2, 4. Where the squad with the LMG will shoot. That one's flat because they're not assault moving. 5 on 6, 1 MC. The squad pins, and that's it. Which that was really lucky on my part. This sucks. So these guys are first. Don't think I'm going to be shooting again. These guys are first. Do I want to move anybody else? I think the answer is no. Defensive fire phase. I don't think anybody else can shoot. You know what? Actually, these guys will. There's 12 firepower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, up 2. No. 10 on 8 is a miss. He'll be finaled. Advanced fire phase. These 2 jokers are going to shoot into the building. They won't get anything. That's not worth it. Nobody else can shoot. Routes. Ugh. Oops. Routes. These guys have to route. They can't route closer. They can route here, but that's in the open. That should not, yeah. Does that really not show, huh. I thought there was a thing if, oh, you know what? Because maybe it's because it doesn't count it as going all the way to the corner. Let me see if I can find something else. Yeah. Maybe there's something where... Okay, yeah. I don't think LOS is... no, I can't see. Right. That's because the building... It's because of that. Yeah, I don't think the corner affects it. So they can't route anywhere without... Yeah, so they have to become prisoners. So I actually have prisoners this time. Yeah, that'll drop. These guys are broken. These guys are linked. This guy will go with the handy dandy half squad that already exists. I need to do my routes first, which I'm always forgetting. What's the nearest one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. He can route, yeah. Yeah, he can route there. I might as well move everybody back. How does it do that? How does it... Ah, come on. How do you break this much? For God's sakes. Thank you. These guys already moved. Those guys moved. That guy surrendered. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna keep him to the side so that I know that he's... whatever. So I don't have to worry about him. Advances. They're not gonna move. You're going into this building. They can't move. You're coming out of this building. Do I want to move the MMG? I actually kind of want to move him there. Move MMG there. Keep that guy there. These guys are going to reinforce. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the play. CC phase, there's only the continuing one. But now it is 10 to 8. Or I could do 10 to 4, be a 2 to 1. Yeah, I'm gonna everybody versus one squad. Oh, you know what? I'm overstacked too. Huh. I didn't think about that. I don't know why I always forget that. Per excess squad equivalent. Okay, so I don't get a +1 because it's not a squad equivalent, and it doesn't say fractions routed out. So, yeah, I'm gonna do 2 to 1 versus one squad. These guys will do a 2 to 1 versus two squads and not get it. So it's just a continuation. I'm not liking how that's going down. All right. Turn 4. Ooh, blazing away with this. Turn 4, weather. No. Ooh, there is a wind change. 2 might actually change this. What is... I think it's 1 and 2 is the change. No, 1 and 2's directions. 5 and 6 that I need. All right. Unfortunately, no change. I guess here wouldn't matter, but if a tank were to blow up in a vineyard and then spread, these are the things you got to think about. No weather, so rally phase actions. Can't rally this guy. It'll try to rally these DM guys. Nope. We'll try to rally this guy. Nope. I think this leader needs to get out. Yeah, and that's it. Prep fire phase. This entire group against the squad. It is a 12 at 20 up 3. 9 on 20 is probably 1 MC. Yeah, 1 MC. Oof. They will ELR and break. Not what I wanted. Do I want to move? Do I want to do an 8 up 3? An 8 up 3? Or move them? I think I'm going to do an 8 up 3 against the MMG. 8 on 8 morale check. They will break. How many turns? I got 5, 6. I really need to get in there. Yeah, they're not gonna shoot. Moving phase. Yeah, these guys are going to stay quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 to get in there. One squad is going to go 1. Yeah, they'll shoot. 3 down 2. 3 on 3. 2 MC. Okay, that's a 1 firepower. They are first fired. You know, they're first fired. Nobody can. Bypass. Yeah, okay. Bypass for 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll take a second shot as a 3 down 2. Okay. There is a 1 residual. 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll take 1 down 2. They'll shoot again. That will break them, but it is down 2 on 3. So a 5 on 3 is a normal. Pin, and the other is fine. They're DM'd. These guys need to move. They're going to spend 1 or 2 to get out. MMG's going to shoot, or BMG's going to shoot. They're non-assault moving, so it is down 1. It's what, 6? Normal morale check. Wound check. Oh, God. Okay. So, takes a normal morale. He's fine. Takes a leader morale. He's fine. He now can't carry as far. So, 3. Can I drop it at any time? Can I just drop it immediately? Please tell me I can drop it immediately. Possession during its movement phase. Cool. So you're just drop it. 3, 4. Okay. Defensive fire phase. They have no targets. I could probably do 7 up 3 here. Can I do? I can. It's also not 7 because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is. 7 up 3. 7 on 7 is normal. They're both fine. No snipers. No rate of fire. Sniper does not work. Them against J3 as a 5 flat. God sakes. That's all I want. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, I think that's it. Advanced fire phase, none. Yeah, none. Routes. Attacker first. Take off residual. He has to go out here. That's it for attacker. Yeah. Now he also has to. He would have to route through here, but we've already determined there's... Oh, never mind. There, so he's protected, so he can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's also gonna join. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yep. Okay. Advance phase. I kind of want... These guys can't be seen except by this. They can all advance there. Spot these guys into different hexes. You're jumping into this melee because it's not crazy enough. You're all going in there and there. Alright, CC phase. We have a lot of crazy things going. We have this major fight. It is now, I guess 12 to 10. I think I'm just going to do that way because it's easier. 12 to 10, it's just a 1-to-1. They will get it. The other guys will do, it's a 10 to 12, so 1 to 2. They won't get it. Wah. I was not expecting that one. Yeah, that's going to make the rest of this really, really tough. Gusts, no wind, so nothing's going to happen. Sadly. Who do I want to... self-rally? Doesn't make it. First guy's DM'd. Doesn't make it. Second guy's DM'd. No. Third guy finally is back. Over here, 2 squads. The second guy makes it. They will attempt to repair. Won't get it. They will attempt to repair. They won't get it. That's it. Okay. Prep fire. Boy howdy, what do I prep fire? I can get, yeah, 8 up 3. They'll cower. They'll cower to 6. 5 on 6 is a 1 morale check. Oh, right, they didn't pick that up. I forgot to do that. 1 morale check, leader's fine, they break, and they'll break. That is rate of fire. I gotta mark these guys. It is rate of fire, and the MMG is gonna shoot K3. It's a clear shot. It's a 4 flat. 4 and 4. 1 morale check. Break and break. Sniper activates again. 5-2. They'll just come back here and yeah, they'll just come back here. There's the 346 and the 447 pins. Well, that's gonna delay return, which sucks. That's not what I wanted. No rates. These guys are all broken, so yeah, I don't really need to do anything else. Oh, that's actually... These guys might all be screwed. No. Okay. We'll do the 3 up 3. Nope. Didn't think that would happen. What else? What else? What else? What else? Do I want to prep-fire these guys? No, absolutely not. Do I want to prep-fire these guys? Not really. Uh, these guys are just gonna move and grab an MMG. Yeah, we'll just go into movement phase. The all right conscripts with an LMG are going to move to. Oh wait, they're conscripts. I'm going to have to CX them. 4. They'll take a 8 down 2 shot. That won't. It's a 9. It is a pin task check. They will pin, but that doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter, and that's really unfortunate. Oh, that's terrible in like every circumstance. Bottom squad moves 2 rolls to pick up MMG is successful. Three, 4, 6 is going to assault move to L0. They have to take the shot as an 8 up 1. 8 on 8. Normal morale. They're fine. Now that these guys are first fired, they can't target anybody further away. They both have targets at 1. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. These tanks are going to start for 1. I don't think anybody can realistically do anything to them right now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, spend to 12 and then stop for 13. And then one of the squads with the LMG is going to 2-hit this guy. They'll get it. So kill does not. And they're first fired. First fired. Thank you. I might actually be able to house attack or whatever, so. Or house fighting. That's it's not a road, so I don't think that works. For street fighting, right? That's what I'm thinking of. And there is no streets, so they can't do street fighting. Defensive fire phase. They're gonna try and subsequent. It's 4 up 1 now. 8 doesn't do anything. Same thing here. Just to try and kill these guys. So it's a 4 flat. 5 on 4 is a 1 MC. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. They go berserk. I think they retain pin. No, wait, they can't. They might lose pin. I have to actually check this. That's actually probably like some of the worst results this upper group could have gotten this turn. Oh, yeah, okay. So I think they do... Berserk Union never has this run. By any cause, it automatically loses CX, TI, concealment, or pin status. Alright, cool. So everything bad they had is now gone away. Advanced fire. Uh, one up one. Nope. Actually, there's not even a point because they're all just gonna die. So literally no point for me to shoot those guys. Advanced fire phase. 4 up 3. Nope. 4 up 3. Um, that's an actual 4 up 3. 1 MC. Leader breaks. Squad breaks. Squad breaks. Really? Come on. I think that automatically is game. No, it's not, but man, that's oof. Yeah, that's not game, but that not cool. Very not bueno. Take off preps, defensive, residual. All right, route phases. So attacker first. Miraculously, somehow this turn, no attackers broke. It was all defenders today, or this turn. I need to go back here. Routes on the defender side, however, they're gonna stay there. They have to route. Uh, they can't be captured because these are vehicles. So because they have to route, they're going to suffer interdiction. Um, they have to go through P5 and they're going to go to O6. This vehicle is going to attempt to interdict. They are interdicted. They are now reduced to a half squad. Same thing. They have to move. The leader is going to go with them. Do I? No, I don't technically have to move the leader with them. So it's going to be the squad. Squad will take a shot. They're going to be fine. Leader goes. They're going to take a shot. They're also fine. But now they're basically stuck and screwed because there's no reason for these tanks to now not just like drive up and be opposite ends and then murder them through failure to route. Same thing. So these guys in K3, I'm actually gonna take this off. In K3, they can't route to K2 because they're adjacent to L2. They can't route to J2 because they're adjacent to J3. So, and obviously they can't route to J4, J3. They can't route to L3, and they can't route to K4 because they're adjacent. So they are just automatically dead. Similarly, everybody in K4, leader aside, the squads can't route to J4, they can't route to J3, they can't route to K3, they can't route to L3, L4, or K5. Everybody is adjacent, so they will also go away. Advanced phase, I mean, I kind of have to do this, so I will. You can go here. You can just go here and hang out. They'll go there. Yeah, that's it. CC phase, I have 3 CCs. Yeah, we'll just do top bottom. Ambush, ambush. The defenders get an ambush. So they'll go first. They're at a 1-1. They get a -1, so they are now a half squad. This is 1-4 now. Yeah. Do I want to do infiltrate? No. Actually, yes. Similarly, ambush, ambush. Nope. It is a 1-4. No. And a 4-1 should be a kill. They don't. Yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. And the only reason to jump out honestly is because I still will have the building like if I jump out the next turn, although I guess that relies on the next turn them not winning a 4-1. And there's not anybody that can really shoot. Yeah, we'll keep this as a melee. And then over here, there is an ambush. Attackers, defenders, no change. It is 7-1. Really? I think 7-1 or 6-1. And that is a -1. So it is barely a kill. If I tried to run away with him, he would have lost. So we'll just do a 1-4 against him and the leader and not get it. So he's dead. Oops. Okay. I could pick up some LMGs, I guess. Alright, rally phase. Or weather, no change. Turn 5, which is probably going to be the decider here. Maybe. I will see. Rally phase. They don't have anything they can try other than this guy. Won't get it. Leader will get it. It's a plus allied miners +2, so he will come back and battle harden. A 9-1, right? Yeah, it's an 8, not a yeah. So it's +3, 1 for broken, 2 for allied miner, -1 for being elite because he's an SMC. Had he not been an SMC, he would have berserked, which I guess under these circumstances wouldn't be the well. Yeah, they would actually suck. Never mind. He will try to rally squad, nope, and other squad, no. Yeah, I guess technically it's not really going to change anything because they're still screwed. We'll try to rally that guy. Makes it. Come on. We'll try to rally these 2 squads. Second guy makes it. Other guy does not. We'll try to 3-4-6. We'll try to pick up a gun. No. 3-4-7. Try to pick up an LMG. Also no. They'll try to. No, that's their only action. I should. Well, I guess I shouldn't have tried to repair, but whatever. All right, that's it. Prep fire. Orb 3. Ooh, they'll cower though. That is still a normal. Morale check. He pins, breaks, and is fine. So this guy breaks, this guy pins. Take the DM, go there. Rearrange. Italian sniper. Republican sniper activates again. 6-4. He's off board. Yeah, he's just gonna come back and pin these guys again. Alright. That's this guy's prep. Which, I mean, frankly, is a pretty good prep, all things considered. This squad's not pinned. They have to do something. They'll probably end up going this way. These guys can go up here. Yeah, do I have anybody else I can prep? No. Alright. Movement phase. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. That's pretty much it. There's not. This leader's going to be screwed. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can at least try to rally these guys. Actually, that's not gonna matter. I might as well just not play that side of the board. Defensive fire phase. We will do. It's kind of a. I can do 10 up 3. Yeah, 10 up 3. That turns out to be a good decision. 7 on 10 is going to be a 1 morale check. They will pin, which not as good as I was hoping. Sniper activates again. 2-5. He will go here. Leader, squad. Leader's dead. Jeez. Also, does a 1 automatic? No, it doesn't automatically break everybody else. But that leader breaking does cause a morale check, or dying cause a morale check. So those guys are broken. Yeah, so not as great a result. 7 up 3. Oh, I had rate of fire. I'll shoot again with this guy afterwards. Yeah, 10 on 7. Don't think that's anything. I do have rate. We'll shoot again. 4 up 3. No. You're finaled. He's going to take his rate of fire and shoot as a 4 up 1. Pin test check. Pins. Has rate of fire. We'll shoot at this guy. No. Rate of fire. 5 on 4 is a 1 MC. Yeah. 1 MC. Passes. Sniper. Oh my god. 6-1. Well, I would pick this if I was the defender. It's getting way too crazy. That was it for rate. Advanced fire. These 3 into here, I guess. That's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't. So 3 firepower flat. Nope. 2 firepower, 3 firepower up 3. 3 firepower up 3, 5 on 3, normal morale check. Morale check. Those guys are now a half squad. Sniper does not activate. They're all shot. Yeah, nothing else. Routes. Well, much like the last turn, it seems that the defenders are the ones with all the problems. I don't want to route anybody out of this building. There's not much of a point in it, at the very least. Also, I guess now it's not really possible since these guys are hanging out. So defenders, yeah, I don't even really care to move these guys. 2, 4, 6. They're fine. I didn't even shoot these guys, which, come to think of it, is way better. Yeah, advances. Pin guy can't help out the melee now. 2. Go here to prevent these tanks from moving back, I guess. You go there. Yeah, I think that's it. CC, no change. We got the melee here, 4-1. Pretty sure it's, yeah, it's gotta be a kill. Yeah. And a 1-4. No. Okay. Turn 5. No weather change. Rallies and repairs and thing. Try to rally. Self rally. Do I have a self rally? I have this guy. Try self rally him. Nope. We'll try to rally this guy. Nope. Jam will come off. 347. Try to pick up a machine gun. We'll get it. Try to rally the DM guy first. No, it was a really good roll. Should have rolled for the non-DM guy. Yeah, and they'll lose DM. Cool. Prep fire. I got 7 up 3. Nope. 12 up 3. They don't. Oh, these guys will cower. Is it the squad or the machine gun? The squad will. Or no, I don't think that's how that works. So instead of 12, actually, that might actually be it. Cowering. Cowering, penalties, yada. Oh, it's just unit and right. Okay. So instead of 7, it's 3.5. So it's 8. So pin test check. They are pinned, which doesn't really mean anything at this point, sadly. Prep and prep. Although, yeah, I guess that. Hello, thank you. That at least becomes a possibility. Oh, I don't think I tried to rally this guy. Of course. That is a berserk, I believe. Is there anything else for prep fire? I don't think so. Movements. Where do I want to move these guys? Or do I want to wait a turn? Well, they can get shot at now. So I guess no. 2, 3, 4, 5. This pin guy will shoot. Okay. I don't think they can see. Maybe. You know what? I'll take the shot. Yeah, they can see. That is 1, 2, 3. That is still 4. It's flat. So it's 4 and 4. 4 and 4, 1 MC. He's fine. Casualty reduction of all the things. Damn. You go there. It's also disrupted. So I might as well just finish my move. That was 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I mean, I'll move him there, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They will assault move here. These tanks are going to start for 1. Rotate 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. You know what? When they get... So he's going to move here. And then just stop. Rotate, stop. These guys will be DM'd. They'll have to be... They'll have to take morale checks. Yeah, man, I really wish I had another squad. If I had one more squad, I could have done 2, 3... No. If the sniper hadn't, like, done everything 3 turns in a row or whatever. Defensive fire phase, 4 up 4. Nope. Cowards, anyways. What is this? A 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 4 up 3. Nope. But it will DM this guy. Pretty much it. Advanced fire phase, none. None that I care to do. Route phases. This guy is in open ground. Can he see him? He can. I think he's looted. Oh, excuse me. I think he's eliminated because no matter what, he's in... Well, okay, it's not failure to route. 2, 3, 4. He's pinned. No. So he can route 2, 4. These guys aren't DM'd. These guys are DM'd. This squad first. Morale check. He's gone. Second guy also has to route. Morale check. He's fine. Goes here. Morale check. Not fine. And then into here. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Oh, this guy is DM'd, I think. He cowered. But it wasn't subsequent. And he doesn't double cower because he's immune. Cool. Advances. You into there. MMG into here. That's fine. These guys are broken. These guys don't need to move. CC, no CC phase. Weather, no change. 25 o'clock's. It's a hectic game, to be honest. The first 2 or 3 turns were a lot of movement, a lot of positioning. A couple breaks here and there with nobody having a real advantage. And then there were some CCs. And then in 2 separate turns, one side just got a real big advantage when it comes to taking shots and just being rewarded for it. You know, +3s, and they were hitting it, or you know, +2s or +1s, and entire stacks just breaking through morale checks. We're at a point where both sides are essentially both sides have 2 of the 4 buildings that they need, so nobody has an advantage there, which means that whoever whoever amasses more CVP will win. Or at least more specifically, if neither side controls 3 of those 4 buildings at game end, the Republicans win at game end by amassing more CVP than the Nationalists. Now it's pretty much assumed that like if the Republicans don't, they lose. Um, I haven't actually been keeping track of CVP, which actually, now that I think about it, I need to add this guy to the kill pile. Um, but yeah, essentially, uh, there's a desire to go after more units. I might check the CVP now just to see if there's a benefit for the take off pins for the Republicans. Because if there's no benefit, then I wouldn't want to risk units. But my plan may be, and this is a crazy one, but I may take this LMG squad and run them up to this building. They probably won't make it, but it kind of depends on what the CVP is and all that. Um, the Republicans rolled like 3 12s this game. Uh, all three of them, I think, were on leaders. So it might have been just been two, but regardless, they were on leaders, so they didn't actually. And I think only one didn't survive. So some wounded leaders, they didn't really have to worry too much about anything. The Republican sniper has been very active. I actually forget, did I miss one? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. I think. No, that was an attack. Anyways, so the Republican sniper has been very active and kind of got stuck in up top here. So he initially pinned a couple squads a few times, which was really nice because that prevented them from threatening this building. He killed at least one squad and killed one leader, my 8-0. Um, which, frankly speaking, at least he took out an 8-0 and not the 9-1 that I had nearby. But yeah, this one sniper has pretty much locked down this area, which has been really unfortunate. Uh, there were two snake eyes for rallies or morale checks. Actually, I think three. Uh, Two of them resulted in berserks. There's one green squad berserk here. They're going to die because they have to run after this guy. And similarly, over in these woods, while trying to rally, I had a conscript squad that went berserk once they got into L2. So they were adjacent. They went in the advanced phase and were kind of screwed no matter what. So um, yeah, it's been very very crazy. I'm infinitely enjoying this scenario more than I did the critical hit version of this. So yeah, it's been a trip. Hasn't been any fires or anything. And for anybody who's curious at this point, this so there's three tankettes that start in these hexes, um, and the Republicans get a lot of MMG. Like they get one MMG, two LMGs, and essentially like they turned around on turn one. I got a lucky shot and it blew up one of the tankettes. And crew survival too, so the crew did not survive. Yeah, so rally phase, pretty sure I rolled for weather, no change. Rallies, there's plenty of rallies to attempt to do, but all on one side. We'll try here. Nope. So that guy's probably done. I don't think there's any other Republicans. Oh yeah, I also got some prisoners. Not that that really matters, but yeah, thanks for watching. Honestly, I'm glad that I can impart at least even if it's through my own errors, um, some knowledge and as well just like showing off a lot of the scenarios, um, especially like the pre World War II stuff kind of does not always get a lot of love. So what else do I want to do? If I have this guy, I'll try to rally. Nope. Uh, he will lose DM. Actually, DMs will come off everybody. Yeah. But also, like, if you're still learning, if you don't already know, there's a guy who is named Stu. Stu Plays ASL, I think might be his YouTube channel name. I'll have to, you know what, I think I'll need to make a graphic for him at some point. There's a lot of starter kit scenarios, videos about them and what have you. He also runs a Discord for it. So anybody who's interested in starter kit stuff should, or if you're interested in starting in ASL, I highly advise that you check out his content, or at least his Discord. There's a lot of people who play starter kit either because there's less rules, so it's just easier. It's like a more beer and pretzels version. Um, yeah, he's honestly, I definitely enjoy his content, and heavily recommend it. So and yeah, if there's any questions whenever you're watching these videos, either if it's on the YouTube channel or here, feel free to ask them. I need to get better at looking at chat more often, but that aside, like I'm more than happy to answer questions as they come. Um, yeah, and again, I'm on Discord. You'll find me on the Vassal Discord. So if it's not a question that you want to be shown through chat or whatever, you can always ask me on the Discord or on YouTube, whichever. Um, yeah. So we have what's my CVP here? So that's I always feel bad because I try to like I want to make sure that I'm uh, paying attention to chat because I mean if people are spending the time to watch this, I definitely feel like there should be some interaction between what I'm doing and um, what the people are watching, and the feedback and the back and forth between the two. So I always feel a little guilty when I actually don't get chat fast enough. So I try my best. I'm sure as things will progress, I'll have a better eye for it. So also like my yeah, if I had a three screen setup, maybe that would help. I could have it like always on or something. Um, yeah, let's count CVP right now just to see where we're at. Vehicle is one for main armament, one for being a vehicle, one for armor factor, so three no matter what, plus two for the crew that died because they didn't survive. Three on turn three. Over here we have what is this? Eight? Yeah, three squads, two half squads, so 8 points. So they're at 16. And then a further 4 points. So they're at 20 CVP. Turn three, one. They have two 9-1s died, so that's 4 points. Another 8, 9, so 14 points. So 20 to 16. So I really don't want to risk any of my units on anything at this point. I think what I'm going to do, I think what I want to do is this 437 is going to shoot at these guys in the woods as a 4 up 1. 5 on 4 is a 1 MC. Yeah. 1 MC. Leader pins, squad ELRs, and brakes. That's about as great as that could have gone. Squad and LMG is going to shoot there into 04 and M3. Yeah, it's clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be a 4 up 3. 8 just missed, but that will DM them. I don't have rate. Those guys are broken. Leader's kind of screwed no matter what. Yeah, I think I have to go defensive here. As much as I don't really want to, because I'd like to threaten for this building, there being a squad with an MMG, I could lock its it's facing, but it's not really worth it. And the squad could just shoot itself. And there's an MMG here, so I think I'm gonna do 2, 4, 2, 3 into there. Movement phase. The berserkers have to go first. Now, thankfully, this vehicle is facing the right side, so I can do 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, and just go in. I won't be able to really shoot anyways, and this squad will take a shot. I'm not actually sure if they can see him. They cannot. That would have been a good shot. But they're first fire. Alright. So this leader, I might as well do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I counted an extra one there. He'll also go in, see if they can blow up a tank. Oh, he can attempt to motion. No, wait. What's the motion attempt? I really need to... motion attempt. Alright. This is something I hardly ever do. A motion status attempt may be declared during the movement phase of an enemy ground unit by any defending mobile vehicle, which makes a motion attempt DR less than the number of movement factors or movement points expended in its line of sight by that unit during its movement phase. All right, well that was yeah, it's a DR. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Equal or yeah. Okay, so they are motion, which, frankly, will maybe actually save them. I'll just put a motion counter there. Yeah, that might actually save them. Is there anything else I can do? I don't need to move this guy. He'll assault move. I think that's it. Defensive fire. 7 up 3. 10 on 7. I don't think is a pin test check. Pretty sure I've checked this before. Yeah, nothing. No rate. Same thing, except it's a +2 instead. 7 on 7 is a normal. And they will pass. I have rate of fire. 9 on 7 pin test check. They will pin. Which, again, doesn't really mean anything right now. I can't move further away, but that honestly doesn't matter. Is there anybody else that can shoot? No. I forget, can I rotate? Or is it just motion? Marked in motion and allowed to freely change its vehicle covered art. Okay, well, then you'll change and you can change, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. Advanced fire phase, none. Route phase. We'll just have these guys right there. These guys will stay where they're at. Nothing else. Advances. Can't. Don't care to. That guy can just stay where he is. Yeah, no, that's it. CC phase. In CC, the infantry always go first, or at least that's how I understand it. Now against a vehicle, it is in motion, so there's a +2. The squad has a generic 5. They get a they're counted as +6 or +1, sorry, for having the single man counter with them, the leader. And then the leader also adds a -1, I believe. Does he? Does he? Um, oh, you know what? They're counted as inexperienced no matter what, right? They suffer none of the inexperience penalties. Okay, no. Okay, so applicable only to CC. Right. Okay, so yeah, so it's a 6 with a -1 attempt. No, very close, but no cigar. The vehicle will get to shoot back. It is only targeting the squad. I guess technically it has to target both. It might have to. So it's 1 to 2 for the uh, BMG, but that won't matter. Yeah, okay. That won't screw them over specifically, but that's not good. um, this might come down to another 1 CVP. There's no other change. Fins come off. Rally phase. If I CX him, 1, 2, 3. Bypass 4, 5, 6. Shoot. Oh no, wait, that will equal it because it's a minus. Damn it. Uh, hmm. Yeah, this could be really bad. Okay, weather 7, so no change. Rallies. I'm gonna try and self rally this guy. Makes it. Um, those guys will just stay there. Try to rally that guy. Doesn't make it. Try to rally this guy. It's a -2. Does make it. Can he repair? Nope. Those kids are DM. They're not coming back anyways. Take DMs off. Prep fire. Okay, now that I rally this guy, I do have options. I do have. Okay, so what can I do, and what can I do? I can do. I can do 10 up 2. I can do 10 up 2. This leader can't do anything anyways. 10 up 2. I should not be rewarded for this. 5 on 10, 2 morale check. Okay, so this guy's broken. That is rate of fire. 4 up 2. Okay. That shouldn't have worked. Another morale check. They are absolutely half squad now. That is rate of fire. No. Okay. So they are prepped. This should be flipped. Okay. So. What other prep fire can I do? Nothing truly. I actually can't do anything else. I could shoot this guy, but movement phase. Do I have to move out of my hex? I remember checking this for overruns. Overruns, vehicular. Can I overrun in my own hex at the start of my movement? Uh, no, I think I have to move into the hex. So they will move. This is declaring a overrun. So spending quarter, was it fractions rounded up? Up or down? Fractions rounded up. So it's 5 to get in. So they've spent 5. Let me do this here. Label, come on. Label MP. 5 to get in. My overrun with a L335. I believe it's gonna be like 6 or something. They are an open ground. Vehicle ordnance. Italian vehicles. L335. Button up overrun 8. I don't have any weapons or anything that I could use to defensive first fire. Rulebook, where's my overrun? There you go. Defensive first fire. I don't really have anything. I think I just have to suffer this. Yeah. I think no matter what. And then I can do CC reactive fire afterwards, which, whatever. But I just really can't do anything in... Yeah, I don't think I can do... I can't do CC reaction fire. IFT doesn't do anything. I don't have a light anti-tank weapon. It's not a gun. Okay, so it's an 8 down 1. 4 on 8 is going to be 2 morale check. He's fine. Both fine. They'll do a CC reaction fire, which I think actually kills it. Oh. Wait. No, I don't think they do. It's +2. Might equal it. Original per escorting. No, there's just a +2. And that, yeah, I don't think... Did they get anything for... No. So it's equal, which I think equal is... Oh, it does not show? Where's equal? CC reaction fire. I want to say equal may be just an immobilize. CC reaction fire. Conducted. Uses a sack of vehicle. CC reaction. Unbroken, unpinned, non-melee. Why does it not say? Where, what am I looking for here? Is it not on? Why does it not say this? I'm fairly certain that if it's equal, then it might not be kill. Ah, come on. combat doesn't say it. Close combat table doesn't say it. CCV modifiers. Not applicable. Wait, why does that say... Oh, hand to hand. Gotcha. Is it on there? No. Where? Why is this, like, the hardest part here? Sport weapons chart, wound, creation, sequence play. Destruction, AFV destruction table. Oh, that's where... Equal, immobilized. Okay, that's... There we go. So this guy is immobilized, which is pretty bad. They're also marked... They aren't melee anymore, and they are marked with first fire. 6, 7, 8, and then overrun. Excessive speed, so that I can overrun, because that would cost me 14. So he's going to overrun as well. It was an 8 down 1. 1 morale check. He's fine. He's fine. Can they do another? Yeah, they're going to have a +1, so that will not do anything. And these guys are all just here now. Yeah, and the vehicle that isn't immobilized, that will be in motion. This elite squad is going to go into L0 as an assault move. They're going to take an 8 up 1 shot. 8 on 8 morale check. They will break. These guys are first fired. Now I need to check targets. Target selection limits, I think. No. Long range area opportunity, no. No, it's probably it's in subsequent. That's where it is, isn't it? Subsequent. Where is? Subsequent fire cannot be attempted against any target at a range greater than the closest armed known enemy. Okay, so that's what I thought. And since they can't fire outside of that, so 1, 2, he's gonna move. Oh, you know what? If I do 1, 2, 3, they'll take a shot. It's flat, but it is a 4, so 6 on 4, which might just be in normal. Yeah, normal. They're fine. Two. I could drop this. Drop this for free. Sorry, I always forget that you can drop for free, because I could do here. Yeah, I think that's the play. Can anybody else move? Oh, you know what I can do? Oh, I can drop these prisoners for free. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to CX. I could CX. I could CX, get into here, CX, get in there, It is an acceptable risk. That's it for movement. We can delete this. Because alternatively... Oh, you know what? These guys are pretty much locked. If I do... One... Can this guy shoot? I don't think he can. Two... Three... They'll final... Yeah, they'll final protective... Or two... Is that a morale check? I think it might be a morale check. We'll just count it as a morale check. Yeah. Defensive fire phase, they can't shoot anymore. They have no targets. They are going to shoot into the building. No. I was hoping maybe a free CVP there, but sadly. Yeah. Advanced fire phase. I think these vehicles can shoot in their own hex, but they should also be counted as having prepped or bounding fire, because they did overrun. So I don't think they can do anything. Yeah. Nope. Routes. Attacker first. None here. That guy routes back. We'll just put him there. Doesn't matter. These guys route back. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool. These guys have to route. They can't go anywhere, so they are just dead. Advance phase. Y'all are having a scrum in here. That. There's no other advances I can do that would be of substance. I was hoping to maybe get these guys in there, but no. So, CC. CC phase. Yeah, we'll hold on to that one. Here, building, attacker, defender. There is a ambush. I might as well just do them against the whole stack. It might actually be 1-1. I think that's 1-1 down 2. Because there's CX and ambush. Yep. And game. Man, that sucks. That sucks. If it wasn't for that. How bad were my CC? If these guys also went CC against them, CC immobile, I think just -1. -1, -2, yeah, so that would have been another kill. Yeah, I think this came down, ultimately it'll be like, I don't know, 27 or whatever, but the CVP is lying, or belies a closer game, because, wow. If, had it not been for this ambush, actually the Republicans ambushed like 3 times, and if it wasn't for those ambushes, these guys might have died, or would likely have died, just because of the way, like, if I'd gotten this 6 to go for, like, had there not been an ambush, that 6 would have been for the other side, and would have likely resulted as a kill. And then back, it might not have. I don't think it would. Yeah, crazy. I guess in the end, like, if I had not had a CX guy, if the CX guy had gone into this hex instead, that might have actually Wait, hang on. Okay, so let's say this guy's CX here, and these guys are in here. There's an ambush. There's a casualty reduction. Random selection picks the leader. So the leader wounds. He's fine, quote unquote. The other guys attack back as a 1 to 2. Oh wait, I would have taken the other result anyways. Never mind. So that wouldn't have worked. Well, that's unfortunate. But honestly, wow, what a close game. If it wasn't for this devolving the way it did, um, yeah, it would have been a much different game. Also, like, how many squads do I have broken back here? Uh, 2, 3, 4 squads total, plus another here, and this guy that recently broke. And if this overrun had any effect, if it wasn't for a berserk with the 10 morale, which is crazy, and the 9 morale, if that leader hadn't revived itself, really, these two tanks were going to essentially just like run into this hex and just eliminate them for failure to route, or keep pushing them back and not have to worry about it. But wow, yeah. Um, I think I have to say that I prefer this scenario versus the critical hit one. Um, I know I said it earlier as well, but even at the end, I think it just does less to clutter the scenario with like special rules. Um, I think it's a little silly for P2 to be a building that's a victory condition, but comparatively, um, the fact that these buildings, these two buildings at least, K4 and K1, come under occupation very quickly. A good player can have in C5, for example, um, if you have your commissar and you have a 9-1 or whatever, or was do I have two 9-1s? Yeah, but one's on the other board. Um, you can have two leaders in there, 3 squads, right? You give them all the LMGs. You have both of them go CX. You have the commissar and a squad, for example, go up this road 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, get into J4, advance into K4. You're good with the commissar, LMG, and a squad. The other guys, same thing, CX. They go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're in this building. You can grab both hexes. You can control 2 buildings right off the bat. And getting to here is obviously different, but you can have it so that the units that start on board, for example, you can have the LMG. The LMG is just set up so that they can plank away at the vehicles, and the leader and squads can immediately double time, or well, the squads can, the leaders can't, but the squads can double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, and then you advance, and at least you're adjacent. You can do things to spoil the party for the attackers. H3, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. No matter what, you can't get too much further, but you can still get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can still get the K10 after advancing, and frankly, that's really strong. Um, and yeah, I think the only what would I do for this? What's the oh, that's what I wanted to do. So this scenario has balance. The balance is to add a DM MMG to the Nationalist Order of Battle, and frankly, I think that might be. I don't want to say it's too little, but I wonder if they might be better off with an extra squad. Um, Republicans have won this 24-13. So it's heavily favored towards the Republicans, which is a little unfair. I mean, maybe delete the squad from the Republican board, particularly on the reinforcements. I think would be the way to go if I was to change things up. But yeah, the fact that there's just you're just not have a lot like enough firepower to really punch through some of these buildings, which that's not necessarily too much of a problem. But yeah, it's a it's a very good scenario. I enjoyed it. I hope those of you who are watching, whether here on Twitch or on YouTube, also enjoyed this. I, it's a shame I didn't get to play this with somebody else, really. But yeah, thanks. Um, yeah, and just because it's Thanksgiving weekend, I'm a Canadian, so we celebrated that way earlier. So next Saturday should be back to our regular person versus person conflict with Hasmo. Which scenario is it going to be? I know it's a Hasmo scenario. I just forget which one it is. Foreign Legions, it looks like. So we'll get into that one. And Tuesday I have to pick a scenario. It'll probably be another critical hit from the Condor Legion slash Guerra Civil scenario pack, just because we can finish it. Foreign Legions is Hasmo 12, so I believe I forget actually if Hasmo 12 is from the first pack or not. Actually, no, I think Hasmo packs are 10 each. Uncivil Wars. Yeah, they're 10 snares each. So yeah, Hasmo Snare Pack 2, the Uncivil Wars, Scenario 2 from that pack, Foreign Legions. So, if I remember correctly, I'm playing the Russians, so there's some early war doctrine. All the vehicles have to move first. It's a kind of crazy one. Honestly, so far, we've played. Actually, I can just look at my stats on ASL archives. I have 2 scenarios played, it looks like, from the Hasmo packs. I wonder if I have one from the other ones. No. So I've only played 2 scenarios from the Hasmo scenario packs. Both of them are from Hasmo Pack 2. I have to say that the quality of scenarios that you get, personally, I really enjoyed Hasmo 15 and 17. That's Sticks and Stones and Stacking Them High. Sticks and Stones came down really to one of the final rolls. It was a lot of fun playing against Rutan on that one, even though it was a little bittersweet for him, I'm sure, just because of how close it was and how things were getting pretty heated with who controlled what trenches, and also again me having messed up the original like where north points, but all that aside, Sticks and Stones was a lot of fun. I can see it being a tournament scenario or just like replayable. Stacking them high was another one that kind of flipped on us with how the dice were behaving, but I enjoyed it, and not because I won, just because it when it comes down to very close fights, when it lasts, the entire scenario, the 7.5 turns, sort of like today, how it lasted until the last turn, almost, well, basically the final CCs. I think it really speaks to the quote unquote proper design that a scenario has. And Stacking Him High was one of those scenarios that's just really I could see being played again and again. I think the only thing that sucks about that scenario is really just like you get FT-17s and they're just slow, so you don't really get to use them, and you get more vehicles. You get more of them than anything else. So um, that's like the only downside, and frankly, you know that's um, a nitpick at anything, if anything. So, yeah, I've really enjoyed it. The quality of the scenario cards is very high. Um, I believe they have like a sort of semi-gloss finish. They're sturdy as well. They're not flimsy. You won't bend them or fold them accidentally. Um, the scenario pack comes in a nice little pouch, like a sort of it's like a school binder type thing, like a page holder folder thing, um, which is oversized to the scenario cards, so it fits easily. You're not like messing up the corners on anything. They come with stickers as well, which I thought was nice. It's a minor inclusion. They could honestly, if it dropped like $2 off of the scenario pack cost, I wouldn't really care if they dropped them. But it's nice. It's something to show appreciation. If you really enjoyed it, put the sticker on your PC case or whatever. Um, and they all come with notes, which I think is something that uh, it's probably like 50-50 on developers that put notes with their scenario packs or their modules. And frankly, I really enjoy any publisher out there, any developers or scenario creators, however they want to be called, who do that, because uh, for people who are getting into ASL, or for example, people who are going into early war and it's not their thing, or they haven't played enough of it, or for example, scenarios that take place in the Pacific, you won't necessarily be reminded of the rules that you may or may not miss, and so to have a to have notes, right, and notes on both sides, to kind of give you little hints and tips or like what to look out for, I think is really appreciated. Um, yeah, I honestly, they're good value. If you can get them on sale, get them on sale. If they offer them as packs, get them as packs. Um, I've never shied away from buying their scenario packs, and I don't think I ever will. Not unless like once we get to scenario pack 3, if it turns to into just being a mess, which I don't think it'll be. Um, the other thing too to mention is Hasmo scenario packs uh, have an entire page that will have a lot of special rules. Those rules will apply generally to the pack. The scenario cards are really good at telling you which scenario special rules to apply. So, for example, there might be just a standard rule that just says like hand to hand is in effect, or Republicans use Axis minor counters, for example, and it might tell you like also they don't cower, whatever. Um, it's very nice that they have it on a glossy page. If you're playing face to face, it makes it super easy that you can have the card, next to the scenario or whatever, and readily available for you to look at. And the format of it is all in color and it's big, so you don't have to, you don't need your glasses to try to read the fine print at the bottom of a scenario card, for example. So yeah, even though haven't played Hasmo in like 3 weeks or whatever, we're praising them once more. So hopefully they watch this and they can take some joy out of that. Um, Core modules. For people who may not have seen the text, would I recommend getting all the core modules before getting third party stuff? I would say no, and the only reason I really say it is because um, people will always have a preference over which theater they prefer, what era of World War II, or beyond or prior that they enjoy. For example, like I like I like all aspects in general, but I definitely have like an itch to play amphibious landings and whatnot. I really want to get into those, but there's only so many modules or third party products that will offer that. Um, uh, I'm a fan of snares that aren't necessarily complex with SSRs, and some modules will have more of that. Some uh, third-party packs won't, for example. I think the best way to look at it is um, find what you really appreciate or what you really want to, what your real interest is. So for example, if your idea of interesting is Prokhorovka in Russia, like a 1943, 1944 tank duels, Russia versus Germany. Either you go, Beyond Valor is kind of a gimme. If you're playing face to face, you need it no matter what. But aside from that, there's a lot of third party products that will get you there. Whether it's Bound in Fire's Crucible of Steel, Advancing Fire's Prokhorovka. I believe Critical Hit has touches upon it a couple times, though I don't think it's a big module. I think there's just a bunch of other ones like Curse Domain of something something or other. Let me actually check my big file here. If I go down to 40, is it 40? Why am I thinking 43 for some reason? Yeah, drastically proving my knowledge of World War II is bad. Um, so, uh, Curse 1943. Critical Hit has a Hell's Bridgehead. They have one called that. Yeah, what else do they have? Waffen SS, tips for ASL tankers. King and Country has one, but that's Italy. Never mind. What else do we got? Hell's Bridgehead. There's like three of those. Um, okay, I had to scroll a little bit further up. Right, 7 July. I had it right, 1943. Yeah, so Devil's Domain 1, 2. I think there's a third. Yeah, it's called Kursk is the first one. Um, Prokhorovka, as I said, is there as well. There's plenty of things, and so the point is that if tank on tank combat, open field, grain, 1943, the weather's generally nice, go with that. Even if it's third party, even if it's official, at least get one of them so that you can see it. You can look at the counters. You can play a couple scenarios, if not the entire pack. But generally, I would recommend playing an entire pack. Um, and see what did you come away from it enjoying it, right? If you did, then you'll probably want to find products that are similar to it, right? And if not, then you know what you don't like. And if you're ambivalent, then it just means that you pick the next thing on your list that you enjoy. um, some people see Pacific Warfare as having too many rules, like too many extra rules, and to a degree, they're not wrong. Jungle makes it a lot more complex. There's more night scenarios, I believe, and night scenarios in Pacific are more complicated. So, um, but if your interest is in Japan versus America, then again you have packs for that. Corregidor the Rock, um, BFP's Blood and Jungle, although that does cover a lot more on minors, if I remember correctly, like the Philippines, um, which will have Americans, obviously, but I believe they have the Dutch East Indies as well, and I forget if they touch into Singapore. I would imagine they do. Um, so you have more representation there. St. Louis ASL has the China, Burma, India theater pack, which it's a smaller pack comparatively to like Blood and Jungle, but again, that touches on more on Burma specifically. If it's something that you're interested in, get it before it's gone is sometimes the way I would look at it. Don't panic buy anything is probably the biggest thing that you would want to watch out for. Um, for all the scenarios that I have, there are scenario packs out there that are ludicrously priced, and at a certain point, you just kind of have to shy away from it, or hope that you know um, there's someone out there who might already have it and is willing to play it with you, and quote unquote share what they have. For example, there was a scenario that I was missing from All Fronts, which is a very old group, a very old set of scenarios, and someone was very gracious in providing me with the test scenarios that I was missing, and um, people will have their opinion on whether sharing scenarios is verboten or uh, grounds for copyright infringement or whatever. Um, but how else are you going to play that? The scenarios are 40 years old almost. So where unless you can time travel, you won't have access to it. So for scenario packs that don't exist, ask around in the community. Ask me. Hopefully, you'll find someone who is willing to share, or at least like give you their opinion on a scenario pack, on any given scenario pack that you're asking about. But stuff like Time on Target is a old series of packs. And then they used to do, I think they had the Waffen SS counters or something. Um, Regardless, like their scenario packs are highly regarded, and unfortunately, that means that a 30-year-old scenario pack is like 120 bucks, and that's 10 scenarios, 12 scenarios maybe. What's the Time on Target stuff? Let's see. Time on Target. So there's 3 Time on Target packs. One is 13 scenarios, the other's 21. That's more worth it, if anything. And then the third one is another like 12. Um, and for as good as they are, or as good as they may be, 120 bucks is hard to justify for some of the stuff, if not more. That sometimes is U.S. price. So for a person like me who lives in Canada, add 25%, then tax, then shipping, and shipping is always going to be a killer. So again, I and there's so many Australians I've heard that like or Southeast Asian groups that have to deal with so much in terms of shipping, which it always gouges them. So, um, yeah, I guess the bullet points are find packs that are similar or that have touch on the things that you enjoy already about World War II. For example, other eras. For example, the Korean War. If Korean War is where what you want to play, just buy it. Get that module. The probably the official one's better, but there's a couple other ones out there that exist. I think it's Fight for Soul by LFT. I think that's what it's called. That's another one. Um, and then whatever you think is particularly interesting, or that could fulfill that, branch into whatever that is, whether it's Spanish Civil War, whether it's um, uh, Germany versus France 1940, North Africa, Germany versus Britain, Italy, etc., etc., etc. If if you're at all worried about if your purchase may be good or bad at whatever given time, um, my advice is ask the community. There are a lot of people who will offer honest opinions. I think it's pretty obvious that I would count myself as one of those people. Um, and yeah, I mean, at worst, don't overspend. That's the 3 bullet points. So, Yeah, I hope this was another fun one for all of those watching. It's getting late, so I'm gonna sign out. Um, this was a victory by the defenders, Republicans. Uh, next on Tuesday, like I said, I don't know. It'll probably be critical hit scenario, another Civil War one. If not, I might dive into what's one I could pick. I don't want to pick Hasmo. Maybe a friendly fire pack, or you know what, Euro Pack 6. There's a 1997 scenario. Maybe I'll jump into that one. So until then, thanks for watching and have a good one.